Hi everybody, welcome back to Xenon Game Labs. We are currently still involved in our here we go again. We are currently still involved in our Anulo Noir Fear Chronicles campaign, which was our Halloween campaign, but it's still going, and that's okay. Announcements? We have none. Probably going to be, if you don't follow Xenon Game Labs on Twitter and Facebook, you probably should, because there's going to be some sneak preview stuff coming along that some of these guys have seen already for what's coming up after Fear Chronicles. But don't know when that's going to be yet, because this campaign will run as long as it runs. So, didn't really have much in the way of announcements this week. We're good for next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. I'm forgetting two very important things. Oh, we're not professionals. Please try this at home. Play D&D, Pathfinder, or your tabletop game of choice with your friends and family, and it should be a really good time. And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, follow. It's Xenon Game Labs.
Engagement. We need it.
Yes. Xenon Game Labs on Twitch, where we stream every Sunday. Also Xenon Game Labs on YouTube, where we upload the videos on Monday, assuming that YouTube doesn't eat them. Like I said, Facebook and Twitter, we have those as well. We've been talking about maybe doing a TikTok, but I don't like TikTok. Anyway, so that's it. We're still, our dog goblin dynamic duo is not here yet, so hopefully they're coming here in just a second. And we'll be back in 5, unless anybody else has anything to announce. Merch stores? Nothing?
Nah, I think we're good.
Oh please, we don't have a merch store.
Not yet.
Not yet. Alright.
I plan on making stuff for the merch store.
Yeah, we've got lots of crafty people that make things like these. I don't know where my really cool healing potions are. Where did they go?
Behind the foam dice.
God,
Are they?
those are cool. I like this.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. It's a healing potion, and it's already got the little D4 in there, so you just, and then you know how. She made those.
Yeah, I have this nearby. Just for funsies.
Ooh, I should probably pull. Anyway, we'll be back in 5.
Yeah. welcome everyone. In case you missed it, this is Anulo Noir Fear Chronicles. I am your GM for this evening, and these are our detectives. Last time we left off, our group had recently had an encounter with with Mora, the power of nightmares, in the dream realm. We learned a bit more about our characters, specifically John Quicksilver over here, aka Anger Hobbit.
Also, Urk.
Also, we learned a bit more about Urk, who is part of our combo character, Urk and Dog. And last we left off, they were just leaving the apartment above Ma and Pa's Deli after killing Papa Lawyer, aka Catface, and those who were in the fight with him, who got covered in his black blood, were pulled into the dream realm. Anyways, and we are going to cut right back to where we left off. John, you have recently just reawoken into the real world. Everyone is now awake, and you are pissed. Take the stage, my man.
We were all very mad. That's all I remember.
I know the last thing that we did was everybody was in on
Yep, we're all
taking
in.
care of this fella.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
Where are we? We're still in the deli.
You are still in the apartment above Mom and Pa's Deli, second floor.
Okay.
Oh, Ira has just left, by the way.
Thank God.
He left right before you woke up. So,
Okay. Dan,
Yes.
let's me and you go downstairs for a sec.
Yup.
Okay. I'm gonna take Dan downstairs back into the deli part for a bit.
Dan and John, our halfling duo, are headed down into Mom and Pa's Deli.
Yeah.
And the rest of our group is left upstairs as we follow John and Dan into the deli, where there is a chalk outline of Ma and Pa, the owner of this deli. There is a chalk outline of their bodies, and Ma and Pa were also Dan's adoptive parental figures.
Yeah. So I'll just kind of turn my chin towards the two chalk outlines, and I didn't realize that you were as close with them. How you doing right now?
Not very well, but I'm gonna kill a bastard.
Dan, can you roll a will check for me, please?
Oh, will save, huh?
No, will check.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically same
6
thing.
of 1.
Thing. Okay. That is a 14.
14. Dan, your knees begin to feel a little weak, and you start to feel like you're gonna barf, but you catch yourself midway through. And you kind of have to lean on the counter for a moment, the glass countertop.
I'm gonna hand Dan my flask, and I didn't empty it like Ren told me to, but she said that this helps, so here.
For once, I'm gonna have to say no. Don't aim as well when I'm drunk.
Alright, fair enough. So do you want to talk about this?
You have your things, I have mine. Let's go kill a bastard.
Yeah, everybody saw, huh?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, just wanted to check in with you, make sure you were doing okay. Sounds like you're doing about as okay as I am. Just checking.
You seem to be holding it together a bit better, but yeah, I'd say that.
Just better at hiding it, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. That was all. I wanted to check on Dan and make sure he was okay, since now we know that he was, pretty close with these deli owners that are now deceased. Or have been deceased for, we don't really know how long.
Well, of course the Flyers are always willing to accept your help at the morgue to investigate the bodies, if you're willing to do that. However, that can be set aside for the moment as... What, does the rest of the group come down? Does Dan or John...
Afterwards, we can go back up. Dan, let's join the rest of the group again.
Dan and John come back up the stairs, and you are all again in the apartment. What now?
Quicksilver. I might know of a certain shop that we can go to that has a few things that you wouldn't really be able to buy anywhere else. I don't know if they still have those things since the shop recently came under new management.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I think I can buy some... I used to be able to buy some not so legal things there. And I want to see if I still can.
Ladies, dog, we want to go on a shopping trip?
Dog stands up and shakes himself off.
Sure.
Ren, you'll probably actually really like this place. If her selection's as good as it used to be, you'll get a kick out of this place. It's fun.
All right.
Alright.
I assume you are talking about Shop of Wonders?
Yeah, you've been there?
Not that many half-orcs around, or orcs in general.
That's true. Lyra.
Ruth is manager now.
Yeah. Lyra, we're going to a place called the Shop of Wonders. It's run by a half-orc named Ruth. It has all sorts of magical goodies and knickknacks and whatnots and things like that.
I might need a better quarter staff. Keyword might.
I don't know if she still has them or not, but there's some pretty cool cabbages you can buy there too. I'm just saying.
No, those are fake, right? They aren't actually magic.
Right. You're ruining it.
I'm the DM and I can tell you you're
They're
totally
good
fine,
cabbage, but like, they aren't magic. They're just grown out back.
So we are in the shadow of Ehada. So it's possible that they are actually magic.
I mean, I guess, but
Okay.
okay.
Shop of Wonders, yes? Shall we roll out?
Yeah, let's
It's
go.
hard to walk.
Alright, so with that, everyone makes their way out of the apartment, out of the deli, and begins making their way into the more shadier part of the commercial district.
We're in the slums.
Pretty much.
However, there is one shop that does seem to stand out from the rest. Mostly because it seems to be a bit more active. It seems to be a bit more clean. It seems to be a bit more basically popular. The Shop of Wonders is the Shop of Wonders as taglined by its commercials. As taglined by its commercials, we sell all kinds of magic, and with a little seal in the corner that says "As seen on the Sun Chase."
Cute.
And you sort of open the door. There's a small little bell up top that lets Ruth know that you're coming in, and she says, "Ah, hello, welcome. I will be out with you just a moment. I have to tend to these cabbages. Please feel free to look around." And she goes into the back, and everyone can roll perception or perception as investigation if they would like to see what kind of items and knickknacks they can find within this shop.
Okay.
Alright, has everyone successfully rolled?
I mean, I rolled.
Not yet.
Exactly.
I'm trying to find the investigation skill.
Same thing.
It's perception.
Perception.
What am I doing?
You're rolling a d20.
I've already rolled that, and I got a 4 on the die, so...
Perception
dog
or
peed on his own
perception
way.
as investigation?
I also
Okay,
got a 4 on
I
the
have my
die.
roll.
Okay, so
What'd you get?
if everyone has rolled, we're going to go around the table. We're going to start with our Zoom people first, and we're going to start with Lutza. What did you roll for perception?
27.
27, that's pretty neat. Dan, what did you roll for perception?
28.
Pretty good. Lyra, what did you roll for perception?
34.
24?
34.
30.
3-4.
Oh my god, okay.
I have a plus 15 to my perception.
Hey, I only have a plus 10. That's good.
And now we're actually going to go around the table, starting with Lauren. Would you like to tell me what you rolled for perception?
No, I would not.
There is a floor. That is all you notice. Irk and Dog, what did you roll for perception?
Dog accidentally pees on Eric.
John, what did you roll for perception?
21.
Alright, so... Dog accidentally does his business on Irk. Lauren, you sort of find a fascination with the door.
It's a very nice door.
It is a very lovely door. There's gold encrusted on it, jewels,
It's very intricate.
and very... Basically for our Zoom people plus John, you all immediately notice that there are some special items on display inside of a glass cabinet up front. You all rolled well enough. I won't roll for you to see what they are, but there is a set of daggers and throwing knives made from what looks to be raw silver. Silver bullets within a display case.
Silver bells.
A new mint condition copy of all current spells within Hautahili. And it's even signed by the author. Along with
Gilderoy Lockhart.
along with even a small iron helmet. Ruth is still in the back tending to the immortal cabbages. So,
Are they immortal or are they immoral cabbages?
they do not
no los
age.
dos.
So,
They can be both those.
porque no los dos?
They can be both those.
Of course, there is also some other knickknacks and other magical curios throughout the shop. There are potions of healing, mana restoration. I'm sorry, magic restoration. There are some peculiar. What's the word I'm looking for? Not a knick-knack, but it's
Paddywhack.
No.
Give a dog a bone.
No.
Is there a bone we could give to dog?
I don't know.
Trinket is the word you're looking for.
Trinket.
Trinket or souvenir.
Rio.
That's the word I'm looking for. Souvenir.
Yeah, okay.
There's like a little, there's like a curiously shaped bug within a crystal. Don't worry, the bug is
That's
dead.
Nasty.
That's not nasty.
That's nasty AF.
Ugh.
There is a little bug within a crystal. There's also some candy for the kids set up in little boxes.
Jason needs a beer.
Okay.
And there's an armor set in one of the corners. It's basically what you would typically imagine as your typical shop of magic and items.
Okay. I'm waiting on Ruth because I've got some very specific things.
So, dog messages,
Mental message.
mental message, MM.
Okay.
Dog DMs Lyra and asks her if she can look and see if there are any weapons that would benefit Urk. He prefers blades.
Okay.
And if the mental connection, is it possible to respond back, or
Yes,
it's
you.
definitely a two-way street.
mentally back through the link? Lyra would mention that there is at least one silver dagger. Looks very nice.
Oh,
I'm not sure if it would be wieldable though.
Lyra, what did you say you rolled for that initial perception check?
34.
34.
34.
Lyra, you immediately notice a short sword over in a display case that looks perfect
It has
for
to be a
Urk.
miniature sword.
It
I would
looks
also mention
Little
that
tiny stabby.
if you don't like the dagger route, there is also a short sword, also a silver.
mm-hmm.
So translation, you got some options.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of does that hand gesture. Like,
Let's see here.
I'm looking at the stream, which is why I'm looking off to my right. In case there are any maps that pop up or anything like that.
I probably should join the stream, yeah.
Okay. So, while Lyra and Dog are psychically communicating, Ruth comes into the shop from the back and says, "Thank you for waiting so long. Thank you for waiting so long, and again, sorry for the wait. How can I help you today?"
We need stuff.
Are we talking on a quest that would are we talking like on a quest where I need the best you have kind of stuff, or are you just looking for souvenirs?
Well, I'll start with the simple stuff. I need some powdered iron, and I either need like a bit of reed or straw or something like that. basic spell casting components. They used to be by the door over there. Are they still there?
Yes, actually.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab that stuff down. I need powdered iron and I need some straw.
Add those to your inventory.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can help the rest of you with?
Yeah, I'd like to look for a specific item that I know was here before, but I don't know if it's gonna be here now.
Alright, what are you looking for?
A specific type of bullet, actually, called a burrowing bullet.
Burrowing bullet.
I know the old man had a couple, but
Oh,
I don't know if
yes.
people bought them or you threw them out because.
I do believe there should be some near the weapons section if you look down there. If not, just come tell me and I'll look in the back.
Okay.
Touch her whole face. For no reason.
Do I?
Roll perception.
I'm going to look for those. Do I roll again?
Yes, roll perception again.
Again.
That is a 26.
Oh yeah, you find them.
How many do I find?
About an entire box worth.
Okay, but how much is an entire box? 'Cause
12.
These things
12
are
bullets.
like high magic items.
I mean, it doesn't matter
Magic.
considering I'm not making you count bullets and ammo and stuff,
It's-
so.
It's 12 to a box for that.
You should count these bullets.
Oh my
It's
God.
12.
It's 12 per box.
Okay, thank you.
Yeesh.
No, like, you should count these bullets because the price is 1,722 gold pieces per bullet.
Okay,
Lutza's got her.
Like,
Lutza, I
they
see
are
your hand raised. Just give me a moment.
expensive.
Okay. Lutza, yes?
I would like to give my 23 perception roll, or sorry, 27 perception rolls to Ren, in the form of looking for items that would be of interest to / useful to her since I work for her.
Alright, Ren, Lutza kind of notices that you're a bit distracted at the moment, so she kind of just places her hand on your shoulder, kind of nudges you the right way. You do notice a couple of tomes of spells. There are cartridges of ammo. There are other guns too. Some are just revolvers with special engravings. There is that box of silver bullets up front in the cabinet. Along with that spell tome of every spell within Hadahili that is signed by the author, so.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna pick up the book of spells.
Are we talking the one in the cabinet?
Well, I'm gonna pick up whichever one looks older.
Okay. So you do find one that does appear to be a bit older. The title of the book is a bit faded, along with the author's signature. Some of the pages are a bit yellow, but surprisingly, it's not in bad condition. Like, no torn pages, no crinkles. There's not even a page torn out, or at least there's not even one of those taped in pages. It's
Okay.
surprisingly in mint condition, despite the yellow paper.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Scrolls.
Scrolls. What did you say?
You saw the book that was there, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna get the helium flyers to pay for this.
I mean, I feel like if we're working on a case for the city, maybe we could make the case for it to be charged to the city. Because I don't have a whole lot,
Um,
so
okay, side note, what did you say your perception roll was initially? Your initial?
mine was 21.
Okay, 21. John, you wander into the magical items and curos section, and you manage
I'll go check now.
to find a couple of scrolls of some spells. There's one of mage armor, water breathing, healing.
I'm specifically looking for a scroll of banish.
Banish. You do actually manage to find one. It's a bit in the back though, covered up by other scrolls.
Okay. I'll just use Mage Hand and grab like a basket from the front and start putting my stuff in it.
Okay, so you put your items in your basket, and you put the banishment scroll in there as well.
Okay.
With that, is anyone else looking for anything in particular?
Ren, should we do heal potions? I know people need better weapons. Like Lyra's still working with, her weapon she was issued from the Helion Flyers.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what we need. I don't know what we're going up against. I don't know where we're going.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If we get sucked into the dreamscape, the heal potions might not even matter.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Actually, everyone rolled perception, correct?
Yeah, we all did.
So, no matter what you rolled, you all do kind of notice that it's kind of quiet. Other than Ruth and yourselves, there's maybe only one person in the store, which is weird considering this is a tourist shop.
Yeah, but okay.
Couldn't understand what was said. What?
Oh, it
Said
doesn't
it's
matter.
quiet.
It's
Too quiet.
yeah, that. That was just a little side note. Anyways, is anyone else looking for anything in particular? Have you all found what you're looking for?
I want to ask about the daggers in the case. Sorry, go ahead.
Lyra had mentioned earlier that she was specifically looking for a better staff.
Okay.
Basically, a druidic focus that I can actually use in combat in the case of running out of spell slots.
With that 34 perception roll, Christ almighty, you do actually notice that also on display there is a staff with a red jewel on top. The staff seems to be made of wood, and the jewel seems to glow a bit. There is also seems to be a wooden staff disguised as a walking stick in the weapons section. Those are probably your only options at this moment.
After I noticed the stabs, I would actually draw my attention back to the silver weapons that I've noticed. Are any of them wieldable by orc and or dog?
So let's see. What's on display seem to be pretty fancy stuff. That jewel encrusted staff, those silver daggers, that silver dagger and throwing knife set, the silver bullet set, that tome of spells, that iron helmet, and there are actually also some silver crossbow bolts on sale as well in the cabinet.
Not silver arrows. Damn it.
Well, actually, it's more of a bundle. It's both silver arrows and silver crossbow bolts.
What just happened?
Do you convey that to my mind?
Yeah, I'm. By the way, I am specific. Whenever I type in there, I'm talking. Whoever I'm supposed to be talking to, is to you specifically right now. You're the one that I'm linking up with and speaking with.
When you're doing this, I can't understand what you're saying.
Sorry. So what I'm doing is whenever I'm talking to whenever I put it in the chat, it's meant to be for our brain holes only, bypassing the DM. But I mean that's not the point. But I'm specifically talking to you in that particular instance. And of course, Urk carries his gold and stuff on his back or in his bag, so he has it. You just have to get it from him. That's all. So yeah, I'm talking to you. But whenever I type in the chat rather than say it out loud, it means that I'm only speaking to one specific person.
Mm.
Did I say something?
Stop talking with your hands.
In that case, I would actually grab a bundle of silvered brain's failing it. Silver arrows.
Okay.
And the silvered throwing knife set.
Okay, so the silver dagger and throwing knife set come in a double package. And the silver arrows also come in a package with the silver crossbow bolts. So, and Ruth takes them out of the glass cabinet and puts them on deck, and she says, "You know, these are actually on sale. I found them.
Oh, perfect.
I found them in the back rooms, all dirty and rusty. I polished them up. I polished and fixed them up, brought them up front, and they're on sale. All of these are on sale."
Sale.
I've always been very careful with weapons. I like that about you.
Ah, yes. I have been told that I do have an eye for detail when it comes to refining weaponry. Okay, so you've got the silver dagger and throwing knife set, the silver arrows and silver crossbow bolts.
Didn't get the crossbow bolts.
They
Just
come in
a
a double
package
package.
with the arrows.
They come with the arrows.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's a whole thing.
It's a package deal. Two for the price of one, basically.
When Lara initially grabbed the bundle of arrows, she'll notice the crossbow bolts with them and just might as well support Celissa.
Okay, so other than that, is everyone happy with what they've got?
Just needed spell components in that one scroll.
Alright.
Is there
question.
Sorry.
Something else I was wondering if there is worth a shot in the dark. Is there a silver sickle?
Ruth kind of nods and says, "You know, I was just finishing up a silver sickle in the back. Let me go grab it for you real quick."
Thank you.
She comes back with this beautifully shined and polished silver sickle and places it on the counter as well, along with the rest of your items.
Use my mage hand to dump my basket on the counter.
Since the Flyers are paying for all this, who gives a shit?
We haven't convinced her of that yet. I was about to approach and try to convince her.
And
I dump my stuff on the counter and then I'm gonna walk back up to the front of the shop and admire that suit of armor that's been here since the dawn of time.
basically, okay.
Dan,
so
we need you to convince her that the Flyers are paying for all this.
Yep. I was about to say, okay, now I'm approaching the front of the thing.
Okay, Dan, you approach the counter and says, "Oh, hey,
Okay.
So-
I cannot help you with that.
are you all paying for this as a group, or is this being paid for? Are you all paying for this as a group?"
I think this operation is supported and sponsored actually by the Helian Flyers.
Sponsored by.
So
Oh.
I think that we are going to put it on their tab, if they have one.
Ruth kind of nods a little bit and says, "I know you guys are the detectives and heroes of Hattahili. So I kind of figured. And Dan, I need you to roll me diplomacy or bluff.
It's a bluff.
Yeah, roll bluff.
Yep. Let me just check something real quick.
Also, if you don't have 3 hero coins, everybody should have taken one at the beginning.
Oh crap! Yeah, that's right. Everyone take a hero coin.
I have 3 already,
What?
so
Hero coin. They allow you to do 1
Yeah.
re-roll.
For how many? We never really discussed that.
Okay, so we're just gonna start you off with 3.
Yeah.
You can use a hero coin to redo a roll you failed, but you can't use a hero coin after you've already used one in one turn.
Okay. I have my roll.
Alright, what is it?
29.
Oh my god. Okay, give me a moment.
That was a 6 on the die, by the way.
Yeah, no.
Clearly.
I'm almost as good at flying as the goddess of flying herself.
Ruth is just like, oh,
5 more
okay.
skill ranks.
Yeah, it makes sense that the Flyers be paying for all this. I'll send the bill to their tab.
I'll just
Thank
kinda,
you.
I'll just kind of yell over my shoulder, "Hey, grab those healing potions too."
And Ruth kind of stares off for a second and is just like, you know what? You guys are heroes of Hattahili, the great detectives and all that. So, I'm going to throw a rest of this silver stuff along with your order free of charge.
Thank you. Very kind of you.
Consider it as a thank you from saving our city from being destroyed by that hybrid creature a while back.
I will think to the
Oh, the
group through
terrorist,
link with
yeah.
Dog.
No one
yeah,
likes him.
Probably didn't hurt that she got to take over the shop either.
Dog relays that real time. Now, just to let everyone know, Dog can, since Dog has like an open channel to everybody, like in their brain holes, he can kind of relay, he can stream, if you will, exactly what's going on in one, or he can pick and choose who he relays information to and from.
Got it.
It's only got a distance of
Speaking voice.
Right, speaking voice. You can shout. It's not, there's no, but anyway, that's pretty much it. So.
Mm-hmm.
But it is not affected by line of sight.
Correct.
No, it
Same
is
as
not.
sound.
It is not affected by line of sight, nor is it
It's-
affected by physical objects, but it does
it's-
follow speaking voice.
It's distance.
Physics.
Distance matters.
Yes, all that matters really is distance. So, Ruth sends the bill to the Flyers tab,
Cool.
and you guys have all this silver stuff now, along with that tome.
So, I think Lyra.
The heck would we add on the silver bit?
Okay, so a basic list of what you guys got was that jeweled scepter, a silver set of throwing knives and daggers.
Which I would hand to Urk.
Mm-hmm.
Urk has Urk then puts them like across his shoulder like a what is that called, bandolier.
And
so he's got them, he can fling them, but he's also got his bow. Urk is down for whatever. Urk has a set of throwing knives, he's got a bow and arrows, and he's got a sword. He's down to fuck shit up.
There is that silver sickle.
That's Lyra. Yeah.
There is that iron helmet.
Oh, we got the iron helmet too. Sweet, we just took everything. Ren, you get the book.
There is that case of silver bullets. I would also like to say that there is a rune engraving on the throwing knives and daggers you have. And no one really knows what the rune means yet, but if someone wants to roll Knowledge Arcana, then by all means do that. And
That's a 16.
16.
Bullshit.
Lauren, you actually kind of recognize this rune. It's a one you're familiar with. It is a return rune. Basically what happens is it's the hand of the apprentice without the need of spell slots.
And what was that on?
16.
No.
Wait, you
on
got
all
that?
of the
You got
throwing
that
knives and
amulet?
daggers. All
Wait.
of them.
Wait, is that on an
Oh my
amulet?
god, I'm just seeing just continuously throwing shit.
Yeah, I can do it with Hand of the Apprentice, but I only get 7 uses a day on that. So cool. Now you can do the thing I can do. Nice.
There was that tome of every known spell within Hadahili that's even signed by the author.
That's Lauren's.
Old Roy Lockhart.
Mm-hmm.
Was if there ever was.
And there was that iron helmet, but it seems kind of small. For anyone, basically, it seems that the helmet is kind of small.
Before we do anything else, can anybody cast Identify? Because I can't.
You can,
I don't know.
I believe Lyra and Lauren can cast Identify.
What do you look? What does that mean?
I wrote her spells down
Can you?
on a character sheet. They are in pink instead of purple.
Imagine not having anyone in your party who can cast Identify.
Been there, done that.
Oh god, that sounds awful.
Yeah. We've gone through many D&D campaigns without a spell identifier. I
Ugh.
don't even know if I have access to it. Hold up.
You do. Everyone does.
So,
I
you
don't have
all-
Identify, but I do have Read Magic.
yes.
Yeah. I
What-
mean, if it's read magic, Quicksilver knows that from memory.
Yeah, I get that.
There were silver arrows and crossbow bolts that you guys got as a bundle deal.
So we probably need to split those between, well, Lutzel will get the crossbow bolts, and then the arrows. Who has bows? Urk and Lyra?
I have a bow.
I don't have it.
Well, peculiar. So, other than that,
I wouldn't be able to get identifier. I just realized that. Whoops.
I
can
try it.
I was just wondering if we could do some identify on this helmet.
okay, so,
I can't wear it because then it impedes my spellcasting.
Lauren, you said you wanted to try to cast Identify?
Yeah.
Okay, so since we don't know if you can cast it or not, why don't you roll and add your knowledge arcana so to see if you can try and successfully cast it.
22.
Lauren, you cast Identify on the helmet successfully. You can add that to your spells. So the Identify spell takes the voice, and the Identify spell the Identify spell takes on the form of a voice in your head. Thank you for using the Identify spell. I am your Identify spell. Allow me to elaborate on this helmet. This is an iron helmet. Of course, you know this is an iron helmet. However, what you may not know is that it was originally forged by goblins deep within the earth. It seems that this helmet was actually an import over from Dismas, over on the eastern continent. Seemingly having been forged by the goblins of Fartbottom. Seems it's too small for anyone but a goblin to wear, however, unfortunately.
Thank you,
Hey, that means
Identify.
halflings wear it.
And the Identify spell ends, and
What did you say, Dan?
That means halflings can wear it.
halflings or goblin.
What is your HP? If you want to put it in the chat, that's fine.
HP or AC?
I'm just trying to determine who needs this helmet. Do you need it, or
I
is Dan
can't wear it 'cause
squishier?
it's heavy
No,
armor.
Dan's squishier because I have fucking that one talking
Urk has
motherfucker.
Scully.
Urk is
Scully's
the only
in,
one who could wear it because it's heavy armor.
Scully's in the
But-
Mama Gelly's bag.
Yeah, Scully's in my bag.
Yeah, but Urk will jam Scully on his head any day and shut him the fuck up.
I mean, Scully's been quiet since you guys went to the Dream Realm, so...
Okay, it doesn't fit on Dan.
If it's goblin made, it'll fit
It
on a halfling.
will fit on a
It
halfling or
it
goblin.
fits halflings, but its armor proficiency is the problem.
Mm.
Okay.
What are you proficient in?
A light armor, but if I wear anything heavier, but if I wear non-light armor, my AC is low.
Mm.
Have you checked to see if it's suitable?
So like I can't wear anything but light armor.
It's going to be too heavy for him, and I can't wear it because
Fucks with your shit.
it messes with my spellcasting abilities.
Well, I mean, we can always have it later. That is what Dog says. We can always wear it later. Or you can put it on Dog and he'll look ridiculous and cute.
Or we could put it on Urk and put Scully on Dog. A dog with a minotaur skull on his head.
I would like to take the helmet and just hold it above Urk's head and look at him questioningly.
Okay. You do that. But with...
Urk definitely wants to put it on his head. Because Urk likes anything on his head.
I put it on
Urk
his
likes
head.
hats.
You put the helmet on Urk's head, and it kind of seems like it seems like a good fit. It's not perfect, but it's good. It's not like falling over the side or anything. No, it's just,
He's got an oddly shaped head. We know.
yeah, that.
I sent you a message.
Mm-mm.
I did. Maybe it's in your text messages. Sorry.
And
I have my text messages on my computer.
with that, you have purchased.
Oh yeah, we're all just kind of milling around down in front of the Shop of Wonders, passing everything out. How many healing potions did we get?
I'm going to say you got 3 of each kind of healing potion.
3 of each.
So, 1 small, 1 medium, 1 large. I'm sorry, 3 small, 3 medium, 3 large.
1 set to Lutza. 1 set to Lyra as supplemental healing. And 1 set to Lauren. Do you think?
I would guess.
Okay.
Okay, with that, you've distributed everything out,
You have 1 of
and
each.
you've distributed everything out, and you all are sort of milling about in front of the Shop of Wonders.
Where the shit can I find a damn helmet in this son of a bitch? What?
Oh, just add Scully's +5 AC.
Sweet. Okay, so I'll change.
As we're kind of milling about, I would actually pull out the silver crossbows and offer them fletching or the non-harmful end first to Lutza.
Okay, so you offer the silver crossbow bolts to Lutza, and she takes them gratefully.
Very much.
I tend to use a bow, and I know that you used a crossbow, so might as well.
Thank you very much.
That's also partially why I got the throwing knives for Urk.
Did Urk get 2 of the silver daggers and then a set of 6 of the throwing daggers? Is that right?
It was
So,
throwing daggers as far
Here's
as I know.
what the set actually. So here's the set. So they were in a glass box, but the glass box is actually double-sided. So not only was there an entire set of throwing knives and daggers on one side for Urk, but there is a second set of similar throwing knives and daggers on the back.
Oh, so it's doubled.
So he's got just like a belly bandolier. He's like, and they all come back, and he's like,
So I'm going to take 1
Try
of
not to
my
die.
2 regular plain old daggers. Because you have 4 silver daggers, I'm going to take 1 of mine and hold it out to Urk and be like, hey.
Urk takes his little finger and pushes it back.
I'll spin it and stick it back in the sheath, man.
And so
Thanks, buddy.
He
So-
wanted one, but he got
you actually
nothing.
hear the door open, and it's just like, hey, so
Yeah, we know. No loitering. We're moving.
no, not that. It's just that I noticed that your daggers seem to be getting a little rusty and seemed a little dirty. If you want, I could clean them. I'm not going to charge you.
I'll pull them both,
He licks it.
spin them, and hand them to her by the handles.
Alright? She takes them and she's like, you know
How
what, I'm
long?
feeling like being extra. You guys want to come watch?
Nah, we got stuff to do.
How long is it going to take you?
5 minutes tops.
You guys go ahead. I'll wait and grab these and catch up with you. Where are we?
We're just going back inside the shop real quick.
Okay, I'll go with her, and you guys let me know where you're going.
Okay, so
I'm going back to your place because that's like the closest thing to. That's the closest place to Lucky's that's not in there.
Okay, well, you've already got a key to my place. So.
And I don't think I'm allowed in there without supervision, so.
In my place?
No, and Lucky's.
Oh, yeah, probably not. No, that's fine. If you guys want to head back to my place, like Dan has a key, and I'm pretty sure Dog has a key to my place as well. and the wards won't trigger on you guys.
How does Dog have a key to your place?
He wears it on his collar around his neck.
Okay, fair enough.
I know Dan has one, and I know
Art can use it, but Dog carries it.
Even if I didn't
That makes
have one,
sense.
I could lockpick my way in.
Yeah, then don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, I've done it before. It'll be fine.
Okay. I don't think you have, but okay. There's a lot of magical wards around my office.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
and they're really annoying.
Fair enough. Okay. I'll go back in with Ruth and get my
You
daggers.
head back in with Rue. The rest of the group heads back to your office, and we're gonna do one quick little sequence here of John. You watch as Ruth just speed cleans and polishes your daggers, and she hands them back to you no less than probably 3 minutes later, and it seems that she's actually kind of upgraded them a little too. They're a bit sharper. There's some engravings on them. There's silver lining the edge.
Sweet. So what's that do?
+3 to attack and damage.
Okay.
So
Permanently.
I was gonna ask, how does the silver impact our stuff?
All of the silver for everyone.
According to Pathfinder, it does slightly less damage, but does extra damage to demons and lycanthropes.
Yeah, see, how I'm doing it is, for everyone who now has a silver weapon, that is +3 to attack and damage.
+3 to attack, +3 to damage
Mm-hmm.
for all of the silver stuff.
Yep. With that, you head back to your office, and
All right, yeah, I'll go meet up with everybody at my office.
you join
I'll
up
walk
with
in and be like, "Look, she did a cool thing."
Nice.
Nice.
It's good work.
and
Back on
you
the-
all are sort of just milling about in John's office.
So,
I'm reading.
where it's... So, like, are we all gonna go to sleep, or what? Because I want to murder this fool.
I'm reading.
First, Dog relays to the group that, first we have to know who we're trying to murder, why we're trying to murder them, and where to find them. Or rather, not why, but how we are going to murder them.
I know
And-
how I'm gonna murder this fool.
Okay.
Who is
so
I
this
know
fool?
why I'm murdering this person.
Name the fool. Gesundheit.
That's a weird name.
That's a
What
weird
was the
name.
God of Nightmare's name? I forgot. Like out of character, I actually forgot.
Mora.
Okay, Mora.
We're murdering Mora because he killed my parents.
Well,
Okay.
there's a problem with that. I don't think.
Yeah, we
can-
have to kill the stupid cat guy first. I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, okay.
Urk and Dog say kill all the cat people.
No, we aren't doing race riots.
Race wars!
No,
Christ.
we already have enough of those problems.
We already killed Catface.
Oh, God.
The one we have to deal with now is Smacky, the living doll, the puppet.
Yeah, the cat guy.
No, he's not a cat guy. We just killed the cat guy.
I don't know what he is.
Smacky is the living dummy. He's a puppet. You just killed
Oh,
Catface, aka Puppa Lawyer.
Was I getting those mixed up?
I'm not sure, but you definitely had those
I
mixed
love
up.
that dog.
did.
We know he's in the residential area somewhere. I'm pretty sure we have to kill all of Mora's agents.
We have. We've killed
Minions.
2 of them. Now we're on the 3rd.
Yeah, we gotta kill all his minions before we're gonna have a chance against him. We do have the ritual spell to get to him. I'm just afraid if we use it now, we're gonna be in
Isn't the
bad shape.
wait? Isn't that ritual spell to avoid him?
It is a protection spell against him, but it requires all of you to be within the dream realm and using your power and casting magic, whatever it may be.
Well, there's one resource that we haven't used yet. It's one that I really didn't want to deal with, but seems like he might have some insight into where this guy is and what his weaknesses are.
Oh, that guy?
Yep, that guy.
Yeah, probably. Let's do it.
Okay. So, I imagine everyone starts making their way toward the nearest flyer station.
Nope, I'm going to stay behind. I don't want to deal with this guy.
Of course.
Who
Yeah,
would like to go
this
and
guy does not
interrogate
want to
this
deal with
fellow?
me, so I'm staying with him. This guy will not listen to me.
Who is this guy?
Mix. Mix is in the dungeons.
Mix, and
Oh
we're
wait,
gonna.
if it's Mix, I'm going. If it's Mix, I'm going.
So Mix is still being held in the dungeons under the city,
Roll
seemingly
dungeon.
powerless. But I'm pretty sure he's got information that we need.
What information do we need?
We need to know where this puppet is and how to dispose of it.
We cut his strings. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure we already know what he can do with the strings, remember?
No.
Cut the bullets out of the air.
Yeah, he cut arrows out of the air with the strings. He just like whips, yeah. It was wild.
Where was I when this happened?
You were
There with us.
You were with us. You were with them, but you were cutting in and out of call, so.
Who wants to go interrogate this fool?
Apparently
Dog will
Dan.
Dog and Art go.
Yep.
Lauren, you're staying behind?
Dan
I'm gonna
is
read.
coming.
Yeah, I was gonna say use my library, see if we can find anything out about how to kill the god of nightmares. I'll go with you, Dan. Yay, boys and girls splitting up.
I should have made Eric a girl.
Alright, so me, Dan, Urk, and Dog are gonna go interrogate Mix.
And
The rest of you guys can stay here and maybe do some research. See if we can get any insight on how to beat this Nightmare King.
Yeah.
alright. So, Dog, John, and Dan all head to the nearest flyer station, which is actually their HQ. They walk in through the front door, and John knows his way around the station pretty well, so he kind of leads them to the dungeons, and eventually you come down. The Flyers station seems to be your average police station until you get to the stairwell, where you would think there would be a basement level, but it's the dungeon levels for basically maximum
So, a
security.
basement.
No, this is maximum security, basically. The most dangerous and crazy, the most insane and dangerous are kept down in the dungeons. The rest are actually kept in jail cells. So, you're led by heavily armored guards, like SWAT level gear and muskets along with spears on their backs. They lead you to a massive cell at the end of the hall the bars laced with holy water, and
As we're walking down the hallway, I'm just going to whisper to Dan, okay, this is all you.
Yep.
as you get to the cell, you notice that the bars are laced with holy water and other signs of divinity. Powers, the rune signifying the powers. The powers weapon or something along those lines, something that would otherwise hurt and or dispel demons or evil, and in silver cuffs with chains with silver cuffs on both his wrists and feet, chained to both the wall and floor, but the chains are long enough to where he can walk around the room. Mix is still a little worse for wear. He's had to have an artificial.
How's my favorite terrorist?
He's had to have an artificial wing placed in his back. His other wing is bandaged and
Some terrorists.
tightly bound.
Stomps on them tails.
He's got an eye patch over one eye. His horn seems to have a sort of cast-like thing put on it so that it can heal and grow back together after being split in two. His tail is also bandaged. He's heavily injured, but he seems to be working just fine. He hears you say, "How's my favorite terrorist?" and he just looks up and says, "Well, about time. Thought you weren't coming."
I almost didn't. I certainly tried.
Yeah.
Damn, that's cool shit.
I'm just going to lean against the wall by the door. I'm not even going all the way into the room.
I probably have what you're here for, information you want, but
Yep.
without you guys,
We're looking for the stupid dummy. For the dummy. Where is he?
why in the nine hells would I tell you that?
Because otherwise, I'm gonna kill you faster.
Roll intimidate.
You would say that. That is a natural 20.
Mix
Suck it!
Mix furrows his brow and just says, "Fine.
There
All I
we
know
go.
is that there was some that Smacky or whatever the hell he goes by. He said that he was going to have a home field advantage wherever that was."
Okay. Do you know anything else?
I don't know. Do I?
Okay, at this point, I'm pulling out my gun on him.
Mix immediately stands up to his full height, 9'2", and he walks. He just walks to the bars, places hands on them, which immediately steam and bubble and broil against the divinity, against the divine laced bars, and says, "I want to see you try, motherfucker."
Dog
Okay,
walks up and pees on his leg.
And the dog is peeing on me.
Okay,
again.
no. Hold on a second. This is the guy I just
I'm
rolled a
super
natural
intimidated.
20 on Intimidate against.
In that moment.
In that moment, yeah. I think he shook back. So we're on the other side of the bars from him.
His hands are on those divine laced bars, and they are bubbling and broiling and steaming against them as he's got them against the bars. Like he's holding the bars.
Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if we offered him something in return for his information.
The
He
thing
lets
I'm
go. He
offering
lets
him
go of the
is
bars.
not dying.
He lets go of the bars in his hands, which you thought which in theory would be bubbling, broiling messes, but seem to be just fine. He lets the bars go and says, "A reward might help me think, but," and he just starts waddling back to.
Waddling.
He starts.
He's the penguin.
No, he starts walking back to his bed / to his basically wooden bed that's held in by chains, like you see in those medieval movies when they're in prison. He's walking back to his bed thing, and he just says, "A reward would help me definitely think, but," and he sits down, and he says, "But with how you've treated me, well, why would I help a couple of bullies?"
Dog
Because
starts humping his
otherwise,
leg.
you will hurt.
You're on the other side of the worm. She can't reach it.
Damn.
I
Red
am not willing to give you anything. They might be, but I certainly am not.
No,
What I am willing to do is shoot you in where you stand.
do that and you lose your only lead, moron.
We know he's in the residential
Shoot
district.
him.
Home turf, probably somewhere in a puppeteer's shop. I can figure. It'll take a bit, but we can figure out where that is.
Puppeteer shop. Ha! Please.
Theater.
Thicker. Think factory.
Swell.
Yeah, Smacky was apparently a line of dummies that were planned as merchandise, but before they could even start pumping them out, they were officially pulled off shelves before they could even pump any out, because apparently of how dangerous they were. Of course, with how bad the weather has been, heavy rains, thunder outside, basically non-stop. That factory, he's probably gone to it, but it's also probably, I would also say that there's also probably a high likely chance that everything is soaked. So, but then again, there are a couple of factories over in the commercial district, so who knows which one you're supposed to go to. Oh wait, me.
Well, I mean, if it's a line of gummies, then, or whatever you said, we can figure that out pretty easily.
Probably not.
Only thing you're doing here is saving us time.
See, the factory's unmarked, unlabeled. Everything's so worn and faded, you can probably even tell it was a factory at one point.
Well, guess what? I have ties with the people who make those labels, all without anyone else knowing. You think
I don't want to talk
that
to
you
you.
can
Is
scare
there
me
anything
with
else we can get out of
wasting
this
my
guy?
time?
Yeah, I think we're done here. Do you think we're done here?
I think we are.
Hmm.
I'm going to take that scroll of banishment out, set it on the floor, and put my hat on top of it. And I'm going to tell Mix, okay, if you've told us everything you're going to tell us, I only have one question for you myself.
He walks up to the bars where your hat and the scroll of banishment lay underneath. Just leans over and he gets a listening look on his face.
Give me one good reason why I should allow an infernal to continue to walk on the material plane.
Mix leans past the bars, wide enough to where he can get his hand He goes near your ear.
Secrets? I'm getting secrets right now.
Oh boy.
Stop.
They had rocks in her beak.
Well, I'm supposed to be getting secrets. This is a long secret. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. You can find us at Xenon Game Labs on. Oh, hey, look, I got a text message.
Nice! Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for...
He leans back out and just says, I don't mean the puppet. Sits back on his bed, kicking your hat and the scroll of banishment back to you.
You're
Dan.
a cat out singing the song over people.
Yeah,
Yes.
she do that.
Rose,
Dan, come here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I don't think there's a thing in the world you can tell me.
I am relaying the information to Dan right now.
Just, like, forward that text.
I did.
Okay, thank you. Let me just check it.
Those are ear cleaning wipes.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Oh, that's... Okay. As soon...
Is that
Okay.
good enough?
Just barely.
I will put that scroll of banishment back into my pocket.
As soon as... Just know, as soon as we finish everything,
I know. I'm most likely going to either A, die, or B, be banished back to the Nine Hells. I'm aware.
Okay, bye.
I mean, both end up in the same place.
I've got this scroll. I can zap you back anytime. Don't forget.
Yes,
So you're gonna help us.
I'm willing to.
I mean,
And he stands up.
I was just planning to go the old-fashioned route with a bullet to the brain, but
He stands up. He stands up again, towering over all four of you, and he walks back over to the bars and says, "I'm willing to help you in exchange for my freedom."
we don't have control over that. We can't just pardon your crimes.
Yeah, I don't think we can get
Dog-
you.
You're a terrorist.
Dog
We
relays,
can't help you there.
Dog relays to the other two, Dan and John. He's not negotiating the right thing. He's either negotiating his life or banishment. Not his freedom.
Yeah.
His freedom is not on the table. It's he gets banished to back to hell, or he can live here.
The dog makes a good point.
Makes
We're
kind
not
of-
in control of whether you walk free or not. That's not going to happen. The people of this city will never stand for you to walk free.
Oh, but
So
I
we can
don't.
either send you back to the Nine Hells, or you can live in this box.
Mix
If you help us, you get to live in this box.
kind of raises his eyebrow a bit after you said the dog makes a good point, and then lowers it and says,
But did you forget the dog could talk?
I don't know if he knew the dog could talk.
He did not.
"Who said I had
Oops.
to walk free?"
Oh, come on.
Oh, no. I'm not possessing one of you. No, much too much of a hassle. I'm too weak in this state anyways. What I can do, however...
You're
is-
not flying out of here.
No. I'm saying that I leave a fake me behind, and I become one of your shadows for a bit. I'm willing to help you in combat. I'm willing to help you with information. All I'm asking is to shadow walk.
If we do this,
You have my you have my full trust. You have my full companionship.
cool. You don't have my full
Just
trust.
know,
I have
as soon
this,
as you step out of line,
yeah,
I shoot you.
this scroll is
I don't
getting
care
used the moment.
Who you're holding hostage, I will shoot you.
I don't intend to hold anyone hostage. I don't even intend to do anything evil once I'm out of here. I want Mora gone as much as the rest of you.
Let me sense motive.
Roll sense motive.
14.
Yep. He is being, despite being an infernal and a being of pure chaos and evil, he's being completely honest.
That's not possible. That
I don't trust him either, but I don't think we have a choice right now. Who wants the shadow?
there's not an honest bone. If there ain't an honest bone in my body, there certainly ain't one in his.
8.
All right, Winky. I'll take you.
Very well.
I'll take you. Let's go. But you're
And-
coming back here when we're done. And if I even think that you're going to stab us in the back, Dan's going to shoot you and I'm going to banish you.
Very well.
All right.
He walks back over to the bed.
I will position myself so that the light from the torches in the dungeon are casting my shadow through the bars into the cell with him.
He walks over to his bed and actually produces a minor illusion of himself sleeping, facing towards the wall. He sort of walks like he's going downstairs into your shadow and leaves the chains on the bed as each of them falls off of him.
By the way, I would like him to go into Dan's shadow, if that's okay with everyone
wanna
else.
take him
because
instead?
Dan
Okay.
does not trust him at all.
That's fine. You can take him.
He walks into your shadow, does what I just described, and now he is your shadow, and there is a fake sleeping mix on the bed with his chains. And he is now a part of your shadow.
Okay.
And we're going to cut back to everyone at John's apartment.
So, me, Mutsa, and Rat.
Yes, and I would like for all three of you to roll perception or perception as investigation if you have it. Just having bad rolls today.
Yeah.
You've got those coins.
I offer to swap with her.
That's okay. I burned a coin.
Okay. Okay, so has everyone rolled? Okay. We're gonna start with Lyra. What did you roll?
I'm at 20, so total 35.
Nice. Lutza, what did you roll?
31.
Okay. Lauren, what did you roll?
17.
Pretty good all round. Lyra, with that nat 20, you immediately find some books on the history of the power of dreams and nightmares, along with some history and technicalities of the lucid dreaming and protection spells from within the dream realm. You do also find that within these history books that there is the prophecy that Mora would return. He would pour his power into some beings, and then they would pour their power into him. And while he is pouring his power into these beings, he is essentially immortal within the dream realm, and that the only way to stop him would be to kill those he's pouring his power into so that he may be confronted within the dream realm and stopped.
And I would share all of that.
Lutza, you find a couple of books on how to effectively lucid dream, while also finding a couple of books on safely waking someone up from lucid dreaming. And Lauren, you find a bit of information on the protection spell about how originally it was used by the god of dreams before he split to protect avatars he believed were in danger that were in the dream realm, and how it is now used as a protection spell against Mora.
Don't really understand what I was given, so I take the books I found to rent.
Okay, so lucid dreaming and what?
And how to safely wake someone up, and smelling salts, and water, or basically how to safely wake someone up from lucid dreaming from within the dream realm without severing the ties to their soul. And as you were all doing your research and flipping through these books, John, Dan, and Irk and Dog walk through the front doors and walk into the office.
Ladies, how goes the book club meeting?
Answers up first. Oh, hi. Found
Book
a
club.
bunch of information.
Wow, dog just looks at looks at
Move your
Quicksilver.
hands.
Dog looks at Quicksilver and is just like, wow, you fucking suck. Could you be more masochistic? Not masochistic. That's a different
Sadistic.
word. No.
Narcissistic.
No. It's the
Misogynist.
He's
Misogynist.
Misogynistic. Says the racist who can't tell the hobbits apart. I'm just saying.
look, they all look alike. I can't help it.
Okay, Kettle, whatever you say, bro.
Yeah, all hobbits just look the same, right?
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be this man. I'm prettier than this man.
And
Sorry, Dan.
And
Oh, no, that's completely fair.
But we found a bunch of information. Summer found, let's
I know it.
back. Player did the word flub, not character.
Book club? That was great. I liked it.
Lutza found some books that Ren is currently reading over about, lucid dreaming and how to safely wake someone up from lucid dreaming.
Nice.
I found the history, and Run found, I believe, more about the protection and the history of how that came about. So, overall, good things.
Awesome. Sounds like it went really well. You guys know that you're welcome to come dig through these piles of books anytime you want to. They're always here. And the wards in the office are they won't trigger if you guys come in. You guys are all exempted
And
from the magical wards that I have around this place.
and after you say that, John,
Oh no! Dan's shadow!
and a large black scaled claw comes out of Dan's shadow, and Mix pulls himself out and just says, "Ah, God!" It's like trying to breathe in water in there. Ah!
Oh yeah.
And he's just like,
Get back in. I kick him immediately.
We
I
brought
kick
this
him
guy.
back in.
"Ow!"
At that point, Ren actually looks up from the books that
demon.
Lutza has handed her and is like, "What the hell, guys?"
Hey, okay, to be fair, it wasn't their
Okay,
fault.
we may have struck a deal. I didn't want to.
We didn't do a demon handshake on it, if that's what you're wondering.
We didn't sign anything. We didn't go to any crossroads. Nothing like that.
No. And he was like kind of sprawled out on the floor, and he kind of does like a little crouched position because he's 9'2" and doesn't want to break the ceiling. He stands up and it's just like, okay, so long story short, I'm working with you guys now.
Urk goes over and humps his leg.
Can someone?
Urk, you don't know where that's been.
And he's just kind of like trying to gently nudge Dog off of him, and it's just like,
It's
I'm
not
very.
dog. It's Urk.
Oh, Urk.
That's Urk.
He's
It's
trying
the
to
goblin.
gently
There are
nudge
equal
Urk
opportunity
off
leg
of him, and he's just like,
numbers.
I'm very uncomfortable with this situation. Someone please get this goblin.
No.
No, we're not concerned about your comfort.
Oh.
Get back in the shadow.
Okay, that's fair, but you realize I can't breathe if I'm in your shadow, right?
Oh well.
You're an infernal. You don't need to breathe anyway. Stop being a crybaby. Alright.
Look, let's just get the infest started.
So,
Alright, what do...
the demon told us that the doll is in a factory, an old rundown factory somewhere in the city.
Who knows this city the best?
Well, it's probably Dan or you
Depends on the part.
or me or Lutza. I mean,
The oldest
If it's
parts.
the residential district, I know it the best.
Yeah, but if you...
I'm
Lyra's,
hold on. As player, I have Hadahili as my homeland.
So do I.
Same.
kinda.
What? That's my dog.
Everybody's from
We're
here.
all from here.
Well, mostly. Shut up.
Yeah, technically.
Mix actually pipes up and says, I actually know the address.
Yeah, this guy, that's why we brought him. He can lead us straight to there. Before we go, do you have any insight on how we kill this thing?
Well, he's a
Just
dummy.
shoot it a bunch.
He's made of wood. And I also heard that
I can do fire.
I also overheard, aka eavesdrop, that Mora would be supplying some kind of bodyguard to him since he's probably the weakest out of the sources of power.
What kind of bodyguard?
I didn't get that far before he...
The real stupid kind, hopefully.
I didn't hear a lot because by then I was being dragged to the mortal realm, but what I did hear was monster
It's like a
and
six-head.
killer. So
In case anybody wants to
Monster and
sponsor
what?
our stream, we will put your billboard right here in this area. And that's where we'll advertise for you. Raid Shadow Legends across the top of Patrick's.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
We are not
Anyways.
getting sponsored by Raid. Unless they want to sponsor us for, like, actual money. Then we would happily be sponsored by Raid.
Nah. Anyways,
so he knows where to go. Let's go.
well, hold on a minute. I feel like at least first I should probably tell you guys what this factory's about. I explored it a bit before,
Talk on the way. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yep.
because it's going to take us a while to walk anywhere in this city.
And so he begins to
10
lead
minutes.
you to the commercial district to the abandoned factory, and with that we're going to take a 10-minute break.
Oh, now? Okay.
About 13 minutes.
13.
12, 13 minutes.
We'll be back.
We'll be back at 5.
Give me a second.
back 5.
Well, hang on. I gotta do things. I don't have to do things. We'll see you guys in about 12 minutes. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
welcome back, everyone, from our
Pee break. Everyone had to pee.
Yes. Anyways, last we left
Sure.
off,
Except
Mix
for
was guiding our party to
He always has a nice little
Smacky's factory. Now, and he leads you through the heavy thunder and
Side note, we left Scully and my hat on Scully on my mantle in my office. We didn't bring them.
yes, you did. So he leads you through the thunder and heavy rains, through the quiet streets, to a factory. It's sort of small, but not. It's kind of small as far as factories go. And he stops in the door and says, "This is the place." From what I heard, it's also like Mora's finally going all out to protect this last power source.
Dog says, oh wait, I'll tell you in the chat.
Mix continues and he's like, so expect both. So expect heavy resistance.
Why don't you help us?
I am going to.
Good.
And he opens the door, and with that...
Wait, before you open that,
Huh?
what exactly are you going to be able to do to help us here?
Well, I'm going to be aiding you in combat.
How? You're a shadow. What are you going to do?
I'm not in my shadow form.
You don't have any magic. You're all fucked up. Like, what good are you? What is the purpose of you right now?
I can breathe fire. I can also punch someone. Or, claw out their intestines. I also have horns. Those are pretty useful.
Okay. I'm watching you.
That's understandable. Oh, should we check for traps as well? That just popped into my head.
That's,
Yeah, probably.
alright, I'm on it. What am I doing?
Lyra, why don't you also help check for traps? You're really perceptive.
Sure. Give me a moment.
What would we use for looking for traps?
The
Perception.
check for trap skill is perception. She has a plus 15 to it.
Ooh, that's gonna be a 19 from Mix in total.
Give me just a second. 27 for me.
At 20.
Ah ha
What are we rolling?
Oh, we were rolling perception for traps.
Oh,
ha!
okay.
Checking for traps.
Let's roll the nat 20. And,
Yeah, then we don't have to.
okay. Let's, immediately you notice that there is a sleep rune on the door handle.
There is rune on door handle.
Mix immediately backs his hand away from it and says, and he kind of looks at his claw for a second and just says, I guess because he brought me back, I'm immune. Okay. And he scratches out the rune and opens the door, and we are going to begin our first dungeon.
Oh shit. Okay.
Would you please? Mother, would you kindly take your things off of the board?
I will adjust the.
No, I know. Okay,
I know. Okay. I need minis.
Oh shit.
They're in that plastic bucket over there. Same as always.
Here.
What were numbers?
I don't know, but you can put that there.
Whoops. Ha! Messing stuff up, man. Whoops. Oh boy. I'll go grab the mini box for you.
Thank you.
Anyway, Moonian has been perched on Lyra's shoulder this entire time. He's sticking close to his person, because nope.
I would imagine Sova and Leo are staying pretty close as well.
Yes, Sova
Thank
by
you.
default is not otherwise specified. Pretty much always in Lutza's hood.
Okay, who would like to be who? We
I would like to be Irk and Dog. I've made them. I'd like to play them.
I meant mini-wise.
Oh.
You want to just be Guzzbug?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so then we'll have... Okay, so Mom, who do you want to be then? The mini-wise.
Celine.
Okay. And then we'll have Lyra be Sylviana.
I'll be Jamu.
Which is amusing because Lyra is Sylviana's granddaughter.
Mm-hmm. And
And then there's a Ruth mini in there that you can use for Lutza.
Ruth. No,
Ruth is right here.
Ruth.
Yep.
And okay, so that's Lyra, that's Lutza.
Lyra and Lutza.
And for Mix, we'll have Mini Okanady.
We'll have the small version of Okanady. We still need Dan. So let's use...
Let's have Mark play Dan. No.
Here.
Okay.
We'll use, we're using Flynn for Dan.
Okay, Mix.
Okay, that works.
Although he is unpainted, and I'm sorry about that. I haven't been
How
doing a lot of
dare
this.
you?
I hate putting unpainted minis on the board. It bothers me. But
Yeah, I don't have a clue who's who.
Okay, so small Okanady is Mix. Lutza is obviously Ruth right here.
you're Celine.
Yeah, I know
Same
that.
as always.
He's Jamu.
I'm Jamu. He's Guzzbug.
Mm-hmm.
And you all enter the factory. Mix is in the lead. Who would like to go next after him?
Dog and Irk will go splitsies off to the side outside of the doorway. They want to get out of the doorway as quickly as possible. Of course, Irk is, Dog is not really part of combat, but...
Okay, so Mix is up first, and Irk and Dog are sort of to the side here.
Since I was right by the door looking for traps, I'll be next.
Dan, where would you like to be?
I guess I'm not. I am going to be probably at the same place as Lutza.
I should be behind
Yeah.
Lutza.
Got it.
And I would go next after Ratty.
No.
Ooh, my cheaters flew off.
So are we all just kind of crowded around Mix right now as seen on the
Yes.
board?
Yes.
I rolled an 18 on stealth. I'm going to this far corner.
Okay.
We're all hiding behind the giant scary thing.
Okay, so
Give me a ring.
Ready to push him out.
I will. Just give me a moment.
Give me my ring. I'm hiding.
I will not forget it because I'm putting a ring on you.
I rolled shit on that stealth roll, guys. I'm
This is
sorry.
the ring into the fire.
Oh, don't worry.
Are we gonna cast that one into the fire?
What?
Yes, somebody summon the Eagles because we're going to make this movie a lot shorter.
We're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
As you enter the factory, immediately everyone, I'm not gonna have your roll perception for this. Everyone can immediately notice that there seem to be eyes scratched on the walls with red paint. The symbol of Mora himself. And there do seem to be signs there do seem to be signs that something or someone or something has been living in this building. There's a fire over near the crane.
So this is a crane in the middle here?
Yes.
Alright, and this is some kind of cage, I'm guessing?
Boxes
Boxes.
of dummies.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
As I'm making my way into the corner, Visas Exploratit, cantrip, detect magic.
Visa. What's your charging
Visas
something?
Exploratis.
Oh.
As you
I hold my
cast-
palm up to my forehead and the sign of the third eye.
As
Here's on the
you
back of my
do
phone.
that,
Detect
you
magic.
immediately get some pangs of magical aura going below the factory.
That's that little dude from the Mabel cartoon.
Mabel?
No idea what you're talking
The cartoon with Mabel?
Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls with Bill Cipher. You meant it looks like Bill Cipher.
Yeah.
Oh, heck, it does. It does.
Also Illuminati.
Yep.
Well,
So-
it's the third eye.
Immediately you get some pangs that
from
go below.
downstairs.
Yeah, you get some pangs downstairs of magical auras, magic users.
Downstairs.
You also get a ton of pangs in one dense area.
Where's that? Over by those boxes.
No. The boxes.
Dog.
Dog.
I'm gonna say to dog,
Dog. That's you.
magic in the boxes, magic users downstairs. Tell the group. And I'll-
Dog relays.
Okay. Thank
Dog
you.
relays.
Just because I don't want to.
It's a
Ren
silent
would like
way
to see if
talk.
she could look around for stairs. Do
Okay.
I see where the stairs are?
Yes, you immediately noticed a marked area with a yellow sign that says "Caution stairs, caution steep stairs. Watch your step."
Okay.
Oh, your coat. Nah.
I'm just gonna do some additional details here, like a conveyor belt right here.
I have a question.
Go for it.
What is the building made of? Is it stone, wood, what?
Brick.
Good.
That's actually really good. So, like, do we know that? So we know that there are. Do we know that there are boxes of dummies
Yes.
other than John?
He had
John is a
dog
box of
relays.
dummies. Dan just said John's a box of dummies.
Other than John, do the rest of us know that?
I told dog and dog relayed to you guys that there's a box of magical dummies in that on that far wall over there.
Uh-huh. Okay. Dan pulls out his
I
gun.
don't know how to make that happen.
Aim.
You need to show me how to make that happen.
From Aunt Pat.
Huh?
It's from Aunt Pat.
Dan is pulling out his gun, using his ability to give it an elemental property, this time being fire, and shooting it at the box of dummies to set it on fire.
You shoot the boxes and set them on fire, and everyone hears screams. You hear You hear wood crackling and burning, but you hear screaming from the boxes. And you watch the boxes as something or someone tries clawing, tearing their way out of each and every single box, but they all just burn to a crisp, and nothing is left but a pile of ashes.
Ren casts Raven's Flight and lights on the shoulder of Nyx.
Okay, boxes taken, magical dummies taken care of. What else is there?
Ash. There were some magic users downstairs.
Okay, we're gonna go kill those next.
As you begin to start making your way to... As you begin making your way to the stairs, two people in what appear to be some sort of cultish attire, but ready for combat, with masks of that black with red eye. It's hard to explain, but it looks sort of like this. So you've got the eye right here. You got a slit for the pupil. That pupil is red. The rest of it, black. And they have that on masks that they are covering their faces with.
Okay.
They
I
have...
can't see it because of the glare.
It's basically just it's like a mask with an eye. Like
But
a black mask with a red eye.
a slit for a pupil, and that pupil is purely red, and the rest of the eye is black. And
So, reverse Eye of Sauron?
yes,
Okay.
and they have that symbol on white masks and say, "Hey, you're not supposed to be here," and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Change the board.
Not a very good roll.
Woo! I just rolled
Goddamn.
Ric Flair for initiative. Woo! I actually finally got a good roll.
I did too.
Did you?
Good.
Unfreaking fortunately,
What? Somebody
I don't
did.
want a good initiative roll
Why?
because I don't need to go first.
Hey, where are these assholes so we know?
I got it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
So...
Hey, you're not supposed to be here.
What?
Huh?
What?
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 What? What? What?
I love that line.
It's a song.
It is.
Okay, I'm using Killborn and
Why not?
You can use Killborn, I'm just kidding.
What am I doing? Initiative.
Killborn and Drexel. We have a serious problem right now, guys. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no.
these are stairs. They're just badly drawn.
Okay. You're all good, buddy.
Okay, so let's... Did everyone roll initiative?
Yes.
Okay, let's go around the table starting with Zoom. Lutza, how did you do for initiative?
11.
Okay, Lyra, how did you do?
Ah, 18.
Dan?
I might get done
Bored.
sometimes.
13.
Once we get everybody's numbers, I'll put us all.
And then now we're gonna go around the physical table. Lauren?
22. I rolled a 19. I was right there.
Urkin Dog?
17.
Quicksilver?
24.
And
That's good.
Mix rolled a 14.
Great. Give them to me in order.
Okay, so
John Quicksilver.
24. John was first.
John was first with 24.
Next is gonna
Ren.
be-
Ren with 22.
Okay.
And then would be
Erkendog had 17.
someone at 18.
I'm
Lyra?
18.
Lyra had,
Lyra had
18. And then it'd be Erkendog with 17.
Okay.
Then then Mix with 14. Then Dan with 13.
Okay.
And
Lutza.
Lutza with 11.
Where did our
Where are
friend-
bad
Where are the
guys?
enemies in there?
I'm rolling for him.
Suck
I'm
it,
rolling for him.
Michael.
So I'm close to the end.
Yes, you are.
For once.
The first one.
Alasia says 18.
We're just gonna
for
call
her.
this guy number 1. He rolled 16, and number 2 rolled 14.
Mix and this guy rolled
Dang.
14.
Okay, so Mix
Oh,
and this
my
guy are
gosh.
gonna roll, or gonna do rollies.
Okay. Some mark rolling.
Mm.
Actually, no. No, I did not get a mark roll there.
Rollies.
No, I got the mark roll.
Yeah.
Number 2 goes first with a nat 20.
What did number 1 roll again?
16.
Good chase. I think I put it in his wee this spot.
Got it. Ish.
Okay, immediately we're gonna start off. John, do you
What?
have your? Did you pull your daggers out before combat?
Of course. Before I even walked in this place.
Okay, John, you have your daggers out. You are currently hidden in the corner. There is a puddle of something next to you, and there are these 2 a-holes near the stairs.
Quick question.
Hmm.
I just learned a thing.
What?
How many throwing knives do I have? A total of 6.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
2 big ones and 4 little ones.
Actually, you have 12 because you have both of the sets of throwing knives. You have one around your waist and one on your around your shoulder.
Bandolier.
Yeah.
You
A
have
belly bandolier.
Yep. Yes, you have a fanny pack. Well done.
Thank you. Eric approves. Eric likes his fanny pack. He's proud of it. He pats it.
Sure, sure.
Just load your boat, my man.
Anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
Okay. John, you have 3 actions. What would you like to do? You are also hidden.
All right. Action number 1. And 2. My move speed is 20, so 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to make my way around behind this guy. And I'm going to hold my final action. Until the rest of my group gets closer.
Okay.
You still doing the sneaky sneak?
Oh, I snuck behind the guy. Actually, that would be all 3 of my actions because with sneak, I think I'm half movement speed.
Typically.
Yeah, I'm still half my movement speed, which sucks, but I'm still half. So it's going to take me all 3 of my actions to get behind this guy, but I'm going to stay stealth and get behind number 2 here. I think this is 2.
Question.
Yeah.
If you were stealth, how did they see you? In order to say, you're not supposed to be here.
They saw the rest of you. They
They
don't know
saw
I'm
the
there.
rest of them. They didn't see him.
They don't know I'm here.
They do not.
I'm sneaky boy.
You are.
Sneak, sneak.
Fair enough.
Okay, so John, you
saw
withheld
me
your last.
burning things and said,
No,
"Hey, you're
I-
not supposed to
You
be
withheld
here."
your last action.
I wasn't counting for my stealth having my move speed, so it was going to take my full turn.
Oh, okay, so
action
that's
to
your
get
full
behind.
action. So
That's
John, that is your turn.
That's it, I'm
Lauren,
done.
you're up.
Okay, what is this right here?
That is a fire.
What is this right here?
Crane.
I am going to fly over.
Oh, you bird formed it?
Yep, 2,
Yeah, she bird
3,
formed
4, and I'm gonna light on the end of this crane right here, and hold my last move.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold until this guy tries to move.
Okay. That's your move then, Lauren?
Yep.
Alright, Lauren, that's your turn. Lyra, you're up.
I'm going to, first action is, where is it? Crouching. I'm going to shift into a bird. I'm going to shift into a raven.
You turn into a raven.
There's
You have
all
two
these
actions
ravens
left.
everywhere.
You have 2 actions left.
You could say that there was a murder here.
It's an attempted murder.
How dare
And
you?
Luna and I are going to go whee up to the crane as well. That's 2 actions. And then my third action is actually going to be held for when one of my people gets severely injured. I'm going to prepare a healing spell.
This is why we love you, Lyra.
Who was that?
It was the voice of your conscience.
So, Lyra, is that your turn as well?
1, 2, 3.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Dog, you're up.
Coming. Eric and Dog left the factory to do laundry.
They'll be back.
They'll be right back.
You'll be back soon. You'll
You
see.
see? Damn it, thanks for the earworm.
That reminds me,
welcome.
guys, I did try to watch Hamilton. I tried.
Did you not like it?
It was
I-
late at night.
It was
It didn't really
late.
count.
I'd had a few adult beverages. I just couldn't get into it. I don't know. I maybe I'll try it
Okay.
again later
Okay.
under better circumstances.
When
but
you're not gonna die,
Hold on, I'll be right
I
back.
don't know what I said there.
you said I was gonna die. We're all gonna die eventually, except for Keanu
Yeah.
Reeves. because
I don't
he's
know
a-
what I was saying
So is
there.
Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd is also one of us.
They're both vampires.
They're just immortals.
Continue. Okay, Dog, your turn.
Eric and Dog, what's that squiggly line thing?
That's the conveyor belt.
That's a conveyor belt, floor above you. I stepped in water. Gross.
Okay.
No, I gotta wet some.
5, 10. Let's see. Jason,
Yes.
can you move Irk
2
next to the minnow?
next to Ren
Yeah, move over to the right one or back toward you one more
over here.
and one more forward. That would
Okay.
be full move.
Okay.
And then Irk. So that was one full move. Irk is going to do, or is going to yeet some knives at that guy there.
Roll to attack.
I will, however, comma, there is a thing that comes with that. I can throw literally 2 at a time. Like, no, just that's my 3
Yeah.
attack actions. Yeah.
Well, you've already used a move. So
Yeah, I know, but I mean, so I
But
can
you can
only
still
do.
throw 4.
Right, right.
Yeah, that's
and
not
there's
bad.
there's a bonus to that.
Cool. You can do things better than I can.
Okay,
now.
which one are you attacking here?
That one.
This one?
Yep, that one.
Got it.
Murdification.
In the
Okay,
face.
roll to attack.
All right, so we'll get it. Hang on. Okay. Hold on.
No.
Like 28. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Roll damage.
All right, and then I got.
If you got it, I'm just saying.
I think it's a D6 that these do. I'm trying to make sure.
Throwing daggers will be 1d3 plus 1. That's what my daggers did.
Hold on.
I mean, you're welcome to look them up, but my daggers did 1d3 plus 1. So basically 1d4.
Yeah, I see 1d4. I don't know why I thought 1d6, but
1d3 plus 1 is stupid anyway. I don't know why it was
so
set
this
up
is
like
going
that.
to be a 1d4 twice.
Yeah. Skid 'em.
And of course
Which one were you hitting this guy?
Yeah. I
This one.
actually I have no idea which one I'm shooting at.
Yes.
This one.
Good.
All right, so
You can do that as a reaction. Don't forget. We might need it.
I got it.
Okay, babe, I got you.
I got it.
Okay.
Do your math, Patrick.
8 damage on the first one.
Slap hands.
Champagne.
Okay. So you.
That's one attack.
Okay.
So I've done 8 damage on that one straight in front of me. And then my second attack, I gotta roll for to hit. And that's a 16 plus 16, 32. That hits, right?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's 8 damage on one. 2, 3. 3 plus 6 is 9. So 17 damage total.
17 damage?
Total, yeah.
On this one.
Okay, so. That would be. Okay. Okay, thank you for clarifying. Dang. You. 1 second. You take the daggers from your bandolier. Take 2 at a time, 2 in each hand. You throw the daggers into the dude's legs. And he just starts going like, ah!
Okay.
He starts screaming and it's just like, ah! It's just like, he's like screaming at each of the knives at his leg. In his legs.
He's obviously injured. He is in pain.
Yes, he is in pain. Yeah, where?
Is the silver doing anything?
It does appear to be causing him to bleed a little bit more.
More than what? This is the first damage.
Did you add your +3 to damage?
I did.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
That's why
Good.
I rolled 2 on the first one. I got 2 points of damage.
Not great. Good mercy.
Why?
If you take this one, I'm going to shake you in the back.
Am I frustrating you?
No, it's me. I'm frustrating myself.
Okay, Dog, is that your turn?
That's Eric and Dog's turn.
Alright, number 1 is gonna go first.
Which one is that? This one?
Kilborn.
Okay.
1 second here, folks.
The PA needed in. Hello, doggy. Hello, doggy.
Number 1 is going to try to try to step in front
Love it.
of the attacks heading to number 2.
I don't know who number 1
So
is.
he's
So I held an action.
to
That
here.
if he moved, you would attack, right?
Yes.
He's moving.
Okay, roll to attack.
So I have to see what I can do in bird form.
You could scratch him, you could peck at him, you could
Can I
cast a spell.
cast in bird form?
That's what I'm looking up.
That I thought
I
you
feel like
could.
you wouldn't be restricted by magic by your bird form.
I feel like you can
Talons
still.
do 1d4, by the way, as does Bite.
But if I can cast,
I believe. I'm not sure if that's a witch thing.
I thought you could still cast in Raven form after Raven's flight.
As long as it doesn't have a verbal component, I would assume that you could do it.
It's a Raven.
I
Why
understand
would a
that.
verbal component
Well,
limit a
because they
Raven?
can't speak like Latin or something.
I mean, why the hell not? Maybe not. I don't know. My spells are all Latin based. Well, kind of. But that's just a flavor thing that I do.
Mm-hmm.
One of the feats allows you to cast spells from the wild shape. Natural spell. I'm not sure if that would apply to witches, though.
Yeah, I know it works that way for druids, but I'm not sure about witches.
I'm just going to go try to claw his face.
Alright, roll to attack.
Kill him.
What do I add to this?
Your strength.
Strength?
Okay, your base attack bonus. And, add +3 from the silver stuff.
Gets 1d3.
I don't have silver. 10.
So you swoop down and screech and try to swipe at him.
Wait, you roll 10 to hit?
Yeah.
He's just like, oh gods, what is that? And he's just like, he defends himself with his arms from the swipes.
Got it.
And you go back to your perch on the crane.
Got it.
With that,
Okay. Now he can move.
yeah. And he steps in front of number 2, and he's going to attempt to... He is going to attempt to cast Sleep.
Who is?
Number 1.
This guy.
This guy.
This guy right here.
Alright, well, whenever he casts, that's an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, it is.
You're only 5 feet away from him. So
Mhm.
yeah, you get an attack of opportunity.
I do.
Okay, so roll your attack of opportunity.
Hit.
21.
Hit.
No.
21 doesn't hit, but 23 did.
Okay, so it's 22 or 23.
Okay, so Urk attempts to stab at him with one of the daggers, the new daggers on his bandolier. He manages to hop back a little, and he is going to attempt to cast Sleep, which would affect it would only affect Lauren and Urk and Dog. However, everyone is going to roll Will to try and stay awake. So he's going to roll to make your DC.
Say that again.
Everyone in...
You can't see me.
I know.
By the way, pause. When that one, number 1, I guess, moved out of Quicksilver's range, Quicksilver would have gotten an attack of opportunity if he wanted it.
You wouldn't have
I'm not
taken
ready
it.
to break stealth yet.
Okay.
Fine.
So he's attempting to cast Sleep, and there is he's going to attempt to cast Sleep on Urk, which would then mean everyone in a circle, and everyone in a circle around Urk would then also have the area of sleep
30 feet.
Mm-hmm. So, which would mean
It's going to be Urk, Ren, and Lyra.
okay. So everyone,
No, not Lyra. Lyra's
immune to
immune.
sleep spells.
yes, you are
Lyra's
immune. So everyone who is not immune to sleep spells will be rolling will to try and stay awake.
What does a nat 20 do?
It means you are unaffected.
Okay, cool.
It means you immediately are just like, bruh, is that all you got?
I'm not rolling these dice anymore.
Okay.
Which ones are they?
My brand freaking new ones
Well, let
that
me
I
see 'em. I haven't seen
freaking
'em.
love.
They just need good juju.
You know
They
what?
don't have any juju on them yet.
Why don't you re-roll it, because you've been having those dice have been bad juju all
Patrick
day.
breathed on them. They're fine.
Just re-roll
We
it.
have
Roll the
saves
20.
somewhere, don't worry.
Roll the 20. Watch.
Better than what I was rolling. Alright.
Ha.
Fucking fuck! Excuse me.
I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Fine. What'd you roll?
A 7.
Sleepy bear.
CB Burb is gonna tuck her little bill under her wing and start preening.
Okay, hold on a minute. Add your knowledge arcana to that will roll.
Well, that's gonna make it an 18.
Okay. Yeah. So, with that 18, you do actually you pass the roll. You passed it. So you almost tucked your bill into your feathers and began snoozing, but your magic kicked in and you got this jolt of energy. So you did not pass out.
Okay.
Did Urk and Dog pass their?
Nat 20.
Oh yeah, right.
Dog went, huh?
And that was
What?
actually
And Herc is like wired.
so.
Urk is always wired. Whenever it's ready to fight, he's wired.
Okay, so that
He's
that was
able-
actually a full round action from number 1.
Cool.
Okay.
And now we are on to number 2, aka the guy who has a couple of knives in his legs. So after he calmed down, he's going to attempt to move to. He's going to attempt to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's going to attempt to swipe at you,
Swipe at who?
You.
Urk
Oh,
and
me?
Dog.
Okay.
And it'll be +2 because you're flanked.
Does an 18 hit?
No. Ugh.
Okay, he's
What?
going to.
No.
Okay, he's gonna swipe again.
What's your...
Hold on.
That's a 13. That doesn't hit.
Where is my AC?
Interesting.
Up.
There it is.
Okay.
18. Wait, I'm sorry. 13 does not hit. That's another 18. He does not hit. He attempts to swipe at you, but that helmet is too dang thick, man. He's like He's like trying to bring He's trying to bring this short sword down and trying to swipe at your head, but that helmet is just bouncing off the blows, man. And actually, that was his 2 actions. He already moved, so that was his full round turn. Now it's Mix's turn, boys. Mix is gonna unfold his wings and fly over directly behind him. Directly behind number 1 here. And he's going to attack. He's going to do, let's see, 1. He's gonna swipe at him. Misses. Then he's going to do 1 more swipe with his claw. Ooh, he hits. And let me just get my dice here real quick. Let's see.
I'm going to silently whisper to dog.
You don't have to silently whisper. You can do it in your brain.
In my brain hole, you know, telepathically, I'm going to contact dog and be like, I'm kind of glad I didn't banish this fuck already.
You should have.
Okay.
Fuck this.
And
I will, don't worry.
Gross.
then 1, 2, 3. He does 18 damage to number 1.
Probably have 500 hit points.
Might need it.
How many damage do you do? 18?
18.
And one last thing before his turn ends. Mix is going to use a legendary action.
Okay.
Mix reels back and he sets this man ablaze with flame breath. What that means is he's going to be taking 1d6 per round, every round, until he is extinguished.
Mm-hmm. Familiar with fire?
Fire!
That is how fire works.
We like it.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Oh, I should also mention this is demon fire, so it does 2d6.
Oh, that's not bad.
And with that, that is Mix's turn. And before we move on to Dan's turn, he's got to take his 2d6. That's not great. And Dan, you're up.
Mhm.
It's your turn, Dan.
Yeah, I know.
Murder.
Yep. So, I am within 20 feet of this person, correct?
No.
Far from it.
You're way over here. You're all the way across the map.
Okay, yeah, no. Well, first
You're
of
going
all,
to move to him then and then try to shoot him, aren't you?
20 feet away.
Which one do you want?
The one that got set on fire.
Alright.
This one.
Yeah, you can get there in one.
Mm-hmm. I am changing my revolver to ice because the guy just got set on fire, and I can do that.
Okay.
Okay, that's not the dice tray. That's a bowl.
For shit that's Bank of
Just
America.
drop my dice. I'ma shoot him.
And they've been free
Okay.
all day.
Do it.
Look at that dog.
That dog is silly.
I love it so hard.
I know.
You
Okay.
could put her in your room. That would keep her on from getting the cords.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's a pretty big number right there.
What is
In
it?
fact, that's a 20.
Nat?
Hmm.
20?
Yes.
Okay, roll damage. Roll double damage.
Roll damage.
Not
Quadruple
for revolvers.
damage.
It's 4 times damage on those revolvers.
Oh, never mind. Roll
Yeah. Ranged weapons have
quintuple
big
damage? Is
multipliers.
that the right word?
Quintuple, yeah. Quadruple.
Quadruple
Okay.
damage.
5. Which you would think I would
Right.
know since I have been studying the number 5 extensively.
Hint, hint, hint.
It is 18 damage.
Lots of 18 damages floating around tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I
That
wish I
is
could
some
roll.
heckin' damage.
Oh, dang.
Damage.
Yeah, Dan, you take your revolver, you take aim with your revolver kind of crystallizes from the ice at the front. You shoot him, and You hit him directly in the side, and the bullet goes through his side. Like, you hear the bullet hit the wall, and you see it crystallize, and you see the wall crystallize from the ice.
That's pretty cold.
Damn right it is.
If it killed her if he was dead.
It would be, but he's not. He's still standing, somehow. And, Dan, is that your full action?
Yep. Still got one more bullet in the chamber. Well, no, I
Okay.
actually have 5, but you know.
Roll to attack.
Yeah. Okay, that's not a crit.
What'd you roll?
Give me a second.
Calculating.
23, it's a hit.
Yeah, you hit him. Congrats. Roll damage.
Not quadruple damage this
So
time.
that's minimum damage. That's 6 damage.
It's better than 0.
Okay.
You guys are super distracted.
Okay. Dan, you shoot him a second time. It didn't hit him directly like it did last time, but you still grazed his shoulder, which then crystallizes from the ice.
Which, by the way, he's on fire currently. Putting ice onto fire, onto burned skin, does not help.
No, it does not. And that is going to end your turn, correct?
Yes.
40,000 years later, let's say you're up.
Yes, you are. Lutza, what are you doing?
Silver crossbow bolt shooting at the one closest to me. That's a nat 20.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
She's in range. She can just shoot from there.
Okay, so you load a crossbow bolt, and like you've done maybe 1,000, you've done 1,000, and like you've done 1,000, maybe 1,000,000 times, without even batting an eye, you take aim and you shoot this man, and you hit the man for how much damage?
Double 1d10 plus 3.
Okay, you gotta do the math.
Yeah, it's not like I roll for you.
And that's a 9 on the die. So 18, 19, 20, 21.
Okay.
Damage!
Ravens are calling happily.
Lutza, you nail this man directly in the arm. And he's just like, and he like stumbles back and he's just like, is this silver?
Okay.
She's not as dumb as you look.
That was my first shot.
Oh god.
And I do have the quick draw.
So you can reload instantly without taking
reload.
an action.
You can reload without taking an action, but your second shot is still going to be -5 to hit, right? Because you don't have multi-attack.
Correct.
Okay. Roll -5. Roll to hit -5.
Just trying to make sure we're all staying honest. As I hide in the corner and don't do
-5.
shit.
23.
That hits. Wait, no, that does not hit.
23 has
Uh,
always hit. Unless it's a different character that we're talking about.
We're talking about this guy. This one. Okay.
They have different ACs.
23 misses it by 1.
Okay.
Oh.
So you fire, and he actually managed, and after you shot him in the arm the first time, he rips out the arrow and ducks the second one. And is that your full turn?
Still got one action.
Yeah, but it's minus 10
Okay.
if
She
she
might not
attacks.
attack.
I'm gonna move closer.
Okay.
What's your move speed?
What are you doing? It's so loud.
Should be the standard.
Hello,
yeah,
Ramona.
30.
So you can get to about here.
Give me the phone. Give me the phone. I'm
Okay.
gonna mute it. Give me the phone.
That
It's already muted,
is
thank you.
Lutz's turn. We're gonna go back to the top of the order. John, you're up.
Orlando Slow Gold. You're up. Quicksilver Slow Gold.
Slow gold. I might use that one. That's good. I don't think it's time. I don't think it's
What
time.
are you gonna use next? Squancho Mudfoot?
Hey! Hey! You shut your mouth.
What?
Alright, one move
Don't
action.
have to tell everything you know.
Right? One action to get
not saying
behind.
anything.
Wait, 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 wait.
I'm just
That
saying
guy's
a
on fire.
real dumb name.
Cool. I'm real glad that guy's on fire.
He's
I have
gotta
to roll
roll
his damage.
Oh yeah, roll his damage then.
Holy crap. That's 9.
Did he die?
Well, no.
Not yet. That's what you meant to say.
Not yet then. Dang, this group is dark.
I mean,
Well, turn on some lights, bro.
I just want to make sure he's still standing, because if he's not, I'm going for the other guy.
I'm still standing.
Yeah.
when you play, you have to
he's
move your hands so we can see your
he's
mouth move.
standing, but he's looking hurt.
Cool. One action to get behind him. Second attaction. Attaction.
Yes, I will allow it.
Here. Take that.
Okay.
Get that out of my face. Let's try that again. That's not much better. I missed him.
What'd you roll?
An 8 on the die, which means it's a 13.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Also, you are no longer stealth.
No, I am not, because I did make an attack.
You-
Oh, wait, 15.
Still not.
Okay.
You swipe it. You try to stab this guy in the back like you did Papa Lawyer, and you miss. And he's like, "Wait, what the?" He's like,
Where'd this little dude come from?
He's like, "What the hell's?" Notice I said, "What the hell's?" because this is Anulo. Funny.
And on the last one, I rolled a 23.
woo woo!
Hey, you hit him. Roll damage.
Alright, so damage on the dagger is going to be... What are you clapping for?
I don't know. Why not? Why is your underwear showing?
Do I need to come over there?
18! 18 with the 2d6 sneak attack. I did 18.
Holy crap, dude. John, you stab this guy in the hip. You like bring your dagger into this guy's hip. He coughs up some blood onto you, and he is looking wrecked.
He's still up?
Barely.
Might have been time. I probably should have done it.
John, is that your turn?
Move, attack, attack. That's all 3. My action economy is spent.
Okay.
He needs to roll 2d6 because it's my turn now, and he's on fire.
That he is.
Wait, isn't it just at the top of his turn, or is it the top of every person's turn?
Every turn.
Wow, because it was legendary. Okay, that's brutal.
Oh, God. He is starting to look like a crispy bun, y'all.
Crispy critter?
Am I having a stroke, or does it smell like toasted?
Let's get a line from a shirt that said, "Do not mess meddling users of dragons for your country and delicious with ketchup."
And go good with ketchup. Yep, I've seen that one.
Okay, Lauren, you're up. You smell burning flesh.
I do, and it smells yummy.
Somebody barbecuing in here? Smells fantastic.
Ravens are carnivores. Step 1 is to take off from my perch, back to human shape.
That's one. And murder.
And I am going to cast. Step 2 is murder.
Fuck that fellow in particular.
That one right there.
He looks like a fellow we saw on television not long ago.
Right? He looks kind of like that guy from that thing.
Yeah.
Hey, that one guy from that one thing?
Yeah,
That guy from
yeah.
that thing that time. Yeah, you remember.
Yeah, I remember.
Shut up, Nix.
Yeah, I remember that one thing, that one time, in that one place somewhere.
That we want to talk about.
Hold on. Give me just a second.
She casts power word murder.
Yes.
No need to
It's not a real thing.
Power kill.
There is power word kill.
Where the hell? It's a second.
You do have a revolver if you just want to use that.
No, I don't.
He's absolutely compensated. Because he felt that we killed him too quickly last time, so he compensated by throwing a bunch of hit points on him.
That's not true. You don't know that. I'm casting Death Candle, but I can't find
You're
it.
supposed to say that stuff in the shady chat.
Candle! Candle of death?
I'm casting Death Candle,
Do it. Death.
but I have to look it up now.
That's different.
Yeah.
She sticks a candle up his nose,
And it
pokes him in the brain, and he dies. Death candle.
Summon a small fire elemental resembling a burning howling version of the creature. It acts immediately. What does it do? Where are the things?
Hold on.
What are you looking for?
Death candle.
She's got it
Yeah,
pulled
it's
up. She's
basically
just yelling at her
Click,
computer right now.
just click on Summon Monster 2. And that's how it's going to act.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to scroll. Okay, it's not pulling it up. You're not on Pathfinder.
I got it.
Okay, he's looking it up.
I'm on roll 20.
You want to roll 20?
Go back up. Second one.
Okay, so it's going to act as Summon Monster 2.
Mm-hmm.
Almost there.
It's not in the book.
So Summon Monster 2 is going to be Elemental Small. Click on that.
I got it.
Are you sure you, whatever damage you rolled?
Here you go.
Ah, here we go.
Living Wildfire. That's what you're summoning.
Okay.
Living wildfire.
So you basically have summoned this,
Yes.
which has
And it acts in my stead and attacks the dude.
so it can do a tendril or a melee or ranged, either one of these.
Well, it's going to do a melee because it's right next to the mofo. So it does 2d6 plus 6 fire. Right?
Well, if it hits.
If it hits, you have to roll to attack.
And then whatever you roll plus 15. Because that's plus 15 to hit for the fire element.
Okay, so whatever I roll plus 15.
That's correct. Welcome
gonna
back,
have to-
Ranger.
I'm gonna have to burn my second hero coin.
Burn two.
That's totally okay.
Your dice are just.
Nat 20.
Oh my god. Okay, roll double damage.
Alright, so it's
On that tendril attack.
2d6 plus 6.
So it's going to be 4d6 plus 6.
Can I borrow some d6?
Absolutely. I got a couple
I have
right
some.
here.
I just need 2
There you go.
plus. I can't see.
You want a light?
10, 14, 16. Okay.
He's dead.
22. Murder
You
effected.
summon a small black little elemental behind him.
It's dancing fire.
It's fine.
It's a fire elemental.
Okay, so
Pretty
you
bad.
summon the little dancing flame, and it goes through his chest, and he collapses to the ground, his insides cooked. Number 1 is dead.
Ah, delicious murder.
So tasty.
So yummy.
Do you not need the light?
No, I'm cooking. I don't need light for that.
It has been pointed out to me that we may have someone in Twitch chat. If so, welcome.
Welcome, this is Chaos.
Most of the time this is chaos, but we do have, I think, at least one person that might interact with you in chat. If not, I'm really sorry, but thanks for hanging out with us. And
Assuming
please like,
that
subscribe,
Abigail is
follow.
on her BS today.
Okay, so you killed
bad.
that dude on your, what, second, third action?
That was actually my second. Yes, my first was to jump down.
Jump down and turn into a human. Jump down and turn back to human mid-flight.
And that was a spell. That was another second level spell.
I'm jealous that you can say another second level spell.
And this is only by the book. I get bonuses that I haven't taken into account.
Oh shit.
And I don't have my familiar. I didn't bring my cat. So my cat has...
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
you
you
can-
Extras.
You can use your cat as an extra spell slot, basically.
Yeah.
I can do the same
You
thing.
can cast 2 second level spells Quicksilver. It's just the same second level spell.
Yeah, because I can only learn a certain number.
Okay.
No, you have 2. No, yeah, you only have.
I have
No, you
one.
should.
I have one spell, but I can cast it twice.
Okay, let me give you this back.
Thank you, because I might need it shortly.
And then I am going to turn to... I'm going to turn to this guy as a free action, because I'm not moving.
Okay.
Do you yield, sir?
I mean, I feel like free actions.
Wait, okay, so I can take a 5-foot free action, right?
Absolutely, you can.
Okay, and I want to do a touch of combustion.
Fucking balls.
Oh my god. What?
Fire!
Touch of combustion. I like fire.
Remember how we talked about, oh, Lauren's so sweet and beautiful, and she keeps telling us, no, she's scary? This is the scary part. The scary part is happening now.
Mix is just like, I mean, I know I'm the bad guy, but she scares me.
Yeah, remember
As it
that.
should be.
I do not mess with my boss.
I have to find touch of combustion. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Again, we are not professionals.
But do try
Try
this
this
at
at
home.
home.
Both at the exact same spot at the exact same
Xenon Game Labs, now brought to you in stereo.
Hey!
Yay, now we echo.
Oh, I can do a vomit swarm? Hold up.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, you heard me. Touch of combustion is a first.
Watch your spell slots, because these guys are just the pawns. We haven't gotten to the back rank yet.
That's why I'm doing a first.
You know what was funny? I was gonna have those dummies come to life and try to attack you too.
Yeah, that's why Dan obliterated them.
Good job, Dan.
Yeah.
Well done on that. Hobbit power. What's up?
Yep. Hobbitses are the best.
We are. We are truly the best.
Okay, touch of combustion. He's within
Let's
range,
make
so I
another
can
Hobbit
touch
character
him.
again. I'm going to name him Sam.
Causes the target to ignite in a violent burst of flame, dealing 1d6 points of fire damage. It must do a saving throw.
If not, it's on fire.
If it fails, the target also catches fire, and on the first round thereafter, creatures adjacent to it must succeed at a reflex, or they take damage.
Which would be you and
Which
Urk.
would be Urk and me.
And Dog.
Urk,
Well,
Dog.
Urk and Dog are
They're the same.
singular entities.
So, y'all might want to move. Let's see. We rolled a 14.
Alright, so that is, how do I wrote it down.
For the witch, it's 10 plus...
10 plus spell level plus caster level?
10.
Abby,
Yeah.
for the witch, it's 10 plus caster level plus spell level, is that right? Or does she get a intelligence tossed in there?
Yeah.
I'm on the page right now.
Alright. I know you're normally on top of the spell DCs.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Spell level is 10 plus spell level plus the witch's intelligence modifier.
Oh, you're going down.
So, he's on fire.
What did you roll?
14.
You're on fire.
Okay.
That's the saving throw.
So you take 1d6 points of fire damage.
I feel really left out because we don't need no water. Let
5.
motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker, burn.
Okay, so what damage am I rolling?
No, you take 5 points of damage.
Okay. Okay.
And that was 3. So I do get another. Nope, he gets to move. Okay. Urk, Dog, we gotta move real fast or we're gonna get on fire.
My turn?
Not yet.
It's Lyra.
Lyra, you're up.
I'm gonna stay perched, and if anyone gets out, I'm gonna use my action to move and heal before flying back.
No one is hurt. No one is taking damage.
She's holding her turn. If anybody takes damage, she's going to fly down, heal them, and fly back.
Got him.
Holding the full round.
Got it.
Using the crane and my height advantage to stay out of the way.
Alright, Urkin Dog, to start off this round, you may have to roll reflex so you don't catch on fire.
Okay.
Lyra, I'm going to need you to sing Alice in Chains right now, please. Stay away. Sorry.
22.
What? 22?
22, yeah. Alright, and Urk and Dog are just going to attack.
I wish that the people could see our Anulo chat.
Yeah.
Because it's funny.
22, does that hit, homeboy?
22 does not hit.
Okay. Miss.
I don't know if I can do this, but I'll see if
Miss.
I can. Oh,
All the misses.
All the misses.
Erk, the dents in your helmet are starting to get in your way a little, but honestly, or it may be that the blows to the helmet might have dug in much more than you thought, because you're starting to miss your swings. And with that, it's now number 2's turn. And, let's see. Oh my god. Poor dude is on fire and has got like 2 people in front of him.
Yes.
So he's gonna take a disengage to try to run past Lutza through this puddle.
That gives her an attack of opportunity, yes?
Yes, it does.
Not us, because he took a disengage, but Lutza gets
Lutza
one.
will get an attack of opportunity, absolutely.
And it'll just have to be a punchy thing since what I'm armed with currently is my crossbow.
Yeah, you can totally still smack
You
him
could
with
stab him with an arrow.
bolt, but yeah.
No, you can't, sadly.
Yeah, you
And
can.
that's when he does the punch.
Suck 'em.
Lutza, I want you to roll me 46.
What's of the monk?
4d6?
Plus your strength.
That would be a D3. It's a D3 because that's what unarmed strike does.
My strength is only 15.
That's good.
However, I have agile maneuvers, which lets me use my dex instead of strength to figure CMB.
That's not that's not an unarmed strike.
Okay, so just tell me how much damage you did.
Just do the math, man.
What am I rolling?
Jason, what is she rolling?
1d3 plus strength, because that's how much an unarmed strike does.
But she critted.
So you
So-
double the damage.
2d3.
Yeah. You double it, because it crit.
So, Lauren.
I just looked on the stream.
Lauren said that she really wished that the stream could see the Anulo chat, and the reason is now in the bottom right-hand corner of the stream. You're welcome. I just did that in real time.
Well, now I
The
want to see.
D6 was a 6.
Okay,
Yos!
you rolled a 6 in total?
The 6 on the die.
You would
Okay.
divide that by 2, and then multiply. It's a 6. It's 6.
And my strength modifier is a 2.
So
So
it's
you
8.
do 8 damage. Just sock them in the face. Just crit
God
max damage.
dang. Yes.
And it's funny, the first time she ever did anything, it was punching somebody.
I know.
That is true,
Going
yeah.
back to her
Let's say
roots.
you see this guy try to run past you, immediately your half orc instincts kick in. You uppercut this dude in the lower jaw so hard, he backflips and lands on his stomach and goes prone.
That's impressive.
I'm about to fill this whole stream with
Oh,
uppercut. Did she call him a spoobie when she did it?
What did you say, Alexa?
Yes.
What?
You no move, Spoopy.
I'm about to fill this whole stream with uppercut.
There'll be so many left, you'll be begging for a ride.
What'd you say, Alexa?
What she said, I'm going to do it without the accent so you can understand, was, you no move, you stay put and die like you're supposed to.
Ah, okay.
You gonna stay here and take this ass whooping.
I would also like to say that he is currently reeling from the pain in his jaw. Now he's considered prone and helpless.
Oh shit, and it's Mix's turn. This guy. I'm glad I didn't banish this dude.
Mix flies over. And oh my god. Give me a moment, because I gotta let our production assistant in.
For those of you watching at home, if you are not aware, when we refer to our production assistant,
We mean our dog.
it's the dog.
Mix
Dog.
flies
What's the dog
over.
doing?
He grabs this dude by the back of the neck, lifts him up. No, not the back of the head, not the back of the neck. He picks this dude up by the back of the head and
Coup de grace.
coup de grace him. I'm not even gonna roll. That guy's dead.
This
He-
bitch.
Come on.
He's very
He
dead.
stabs through the man with his claw, rips out his intestines, forces them into his mouth, and crushes his head.
Gotcha, bitch.
He then
I think we
crumbles
could've
to the
just
ground
gone
like a
straight
sack.
to crushed head.
I'm not even gonna roll for it, 'cause that was cool. The guy falls to the ground like a sack of potatoes and just begins bleeding out on the floor.
I think, to use the term that kids use these days, that guy's dead AF.
For sure.
Mix kind of just looks over and it's just like, and he kind of just looks over and it's like, this was fun.
Glad I didn't banish you yet.
Same
Oh, I
here.
never would have guessed.
You scare me, woman.
She
Still
scares
have
me too.
puppets to find.
Does she scare everyone in this group?
Yeah, pretty much.
Urk and dog don't give a shit.
Of course they don't. Okay.
Urk and dog pee on the flaming corpse. Simultaneous peeing.
Yeah, the fire at this point the demon fire at this point has gone out, and he is a charred crisp and is currently being peed on by a dog. And with that, we've been going for 3 hours. It's 6:22. So we're gonna end it there, but we will continue next weekend. Hopefully.
Next Sunday, 3 p.m.
Mountain
time. I think. I am easily confused by time zones.
Yeah, 3 p.m. Mountain Time.
We're MST now, I think, instead of MDT.
Something.
We're in Arizona. Time doesn't exist.
No.
From a non-linear,
We
non-subjective
can only
standpoint.
tell when the sun and moon are in the sky. We can only tell by how the sun and moon are positioned in the sky.
Yes.
Anyways,
If you're in Louisiana, not even that's reliable.
That's real life.
That's true.
Anyways,
Let's hear it
so,
for seasonal affective disorder. Isn't that what it's called?
so
like
we will
that.
continue next weekend, Sunday, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, I think. And
Maybe.
we will see you all then. Till then, stay nosy.
Stay nosy.
Yes.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow.
And light shit on fire.
Do that too.
And Elmo is still on fire in the bottom of the Twitch stream just because I love him and I think I might keep him for a while.
Yep, that's fair.
Love Elmo.
Let me get rid of it.
Anyways,
That's so
thanks for joining us,
ridiculous.
guys. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
We'll need
Bye.
hamburger buns.